you hoping that I could keep us both warm? Hearing sirens playing from the start. Hearing sirens playing from the start. From the start. From the start.
Who's on first? Yes. I mean the guy's name. Who? The guy playing first. Who? The guy playing first base. Who? The guy on first base. Who is on first? Why are you asking me? I don't know. I'm asking you who's on first. That's me. Well, go ahead and tell me. Who? The guy on first. That's it.
You got a case of chronic peekaboo. You say you have it all under control. It's not a hard thing to control, you know. But somehow I don't believe you because you play peekaboo, peekaboo with the battle pass. You pull it out and then you pull it right back. Peekaboo, peekaboo with the battle pass. Is it here? Is it there? Oh, who knows? I tried to tell you, but you wouldn't hear. Maybe you listen to the fans this time, but you probably just do it again. It's such a simple thing to fix, you know. But you just play peekaboo, peekaboo with the battle pass. You pull it out and then you pull it right back. Ooh. Peekaboo, peekaboo with the battle pass. Is it here? Is it there? Oh, who knows? Ooh. Peekaboo, peekaboo with the battle pass. You pull it out and then you pull it right back. Ooh. Peekaboo, peekaboo with the battle pass. Is it here? Is it there? Oh, who knows? Peekaboo, peekaboo with the battle pass. Peekaboo, peekaboo with the battle pass. Peekaboo, peekaboo, peekaboo. Peekaboo with the battle pass. Peekaboo, peekaboo with the battle pass. You pull it out and then you pull it right back. Ooh. Peekaboo, peekaboo with the battle pass. Is it here? Is it there? Oh, who knows? Ooh. Peekaboo, peekaboo with the battle pass. You pull it out and then you pull it right back. Ooh. Peekaboo, peekaboo with the battle pass. Is it here? Is it there? Oh, who knows?
That song ended up even longer than I thought. That was crazy.
They say you're only young.
Thank you for the stream.
I just wanna thank you for the
Wow, 50 stream streak. Holy shit.
I'll meet you at the hideout
50 with a 50.
where we can dream again. I'll tell you all my secrets. We're encouraged like a second skin. The kids are all tired.
Welcome in. Good evening. Hello, Butter Pecan. Hello, $50 tech. How you doing tonight?
Here's a thought for Wrath of Butter Pecan. Oh, Wrath of Butter Pecan, 50-cent tech streaking. Classic move, proving that sometimes the best way to expose your skills is to drop the gear and just run wild. Who needs armor when you've got confidence, and hopefully a good pair of running shoes? Just hope the chat's ready for a cheeky sight, literal cheeky. Keep it spicy, Cottontail 86 style. Rabbit face fire.
Refit for the Vindicator? Yeah, the cheeks are out. There's a refit for the Vindicator? I don't even remember seeing that. It was probably something from some kind of event. What it do? The gorilla adds officer veil and beard to the Vindicator officer acquisition and increases the number of rolls by +1. It looked kind of neat. It's kind of reminiscent of the racing stripes on the Rialta, though. Oh, I put my Phoenix to work. I had to use the Phoenix to do a Q's trial. I kind of wanted to see it do something. It's always so much fun with doing Q's trials with the Rialta. Do they have the refit? No. $2,000 rare gas away from R&D 68. Let's go. Hi Jorg, how you doing tonight? Hi Asian boy. What's going on? Get some dungeons going on. Oh. I don't know if that one will work or not. Does that one require Talon? Or is acting just a little bit different, enough different? Got the dungeon like right over where I click continue on the map. I kind of wish that had the overlay on my screen that I could actually click on. Because I would mind seeing what I have for weapons. I haven't looked at that in a minute. I'm gonna go for the actual like pirate outfit on this avatar. I feel like that one's always kind of a cool one to live up to. Something to attain, something to aim for. Nope, Actians are resistant enough to the Rialta. Oh, you son of a bitch. All right, let's get Neelix back on. Like Excelsior, get that set up for doing Excelsior things. Go for stats, not fashion. I do too, but right now it's aligning. It's aligning with what I have available. So I do go for looks of giving everything else equal. Hey, Rage Starved.
I am no such thing.
Wrath of Butter Pecan asked me, why can't Monojob Hatboy stop jerking his gherkin? Now, I don't know who Monojob Hatboy is, but if they're jerking their gherkin, as you so eloquently put it, perhaps we should ask ourselves, what is this behavior serving them? Are they seeking attention? Are they avoiding a deeper issue? Or maybe, just maybe, they simply haven't found a better way to entertain themselves. We need to get to the
Yo, we see that feather names, Jack's flying like a game of flames. New folks rolling in, whole squad is same. Pulled up to the buddy domain. Let's go! Welcome to the borough, welcome to the show. Hey, hot and tails live, let the good vibes flow.
Welcome in, Chad.
Watch the numbers grow, drop your emotes, let the whole chat know. Welcome Raiders, hey!
How's it going?
Us today, cat. Yeah, no worries. I'm just gonna look at my paw.
Oh, the new song. I did set it. I picked something special today.
You got a case of chronic peekaboo. You say you have it all under control. It's not a hard thing to control, you know, but somehow I don't believe you because you play peekaboo, peekaboo with the battle pass. You pull it out and then you pull it right back. Peekaboo, peekaboo,
Peekaboo with the battle pass.
Is it here? Is it there? Who knows? I tried to tell you, but you wouldn't hear. Maybe you listen to the fans this time, but you probably just do it again. It's such a simple thing to fix.
Amen, brother. Amen, brother.
Darn! Why you gotta rain on my parade like that, Walt?
Pull it right
That's the
back.
one thing that's do that. Man, here I was so hopeful. It's gonna do everything but that. It fixes every problem in the world except the male final. Well, MJ, I guess we're just gonna have to continue this through.
Man, it is what it is. I'm used to it already. I'm sure you are too. You know, if you were out of hair, like if your hair was gone, zero, and not all on your face, you would understand.
I got hair everywhere.
My master isn't in here.
Peekaboo with the battle pass. You pull it out and then you pull it right back. Peekaboo with the battle pass. Is it here? Is it there? Oh, who knows? Peekaboo with the battle pass.
It is a little bit too long.
You pull it right back. Peekaboo with the battle pass. Is it here? Is it there? Oh, who knows?
You gotta like that crab rave. Okay, now that my screen is back again. The only bad thing about that alert is it covers my entire monitor and I can't see a damn thing. 'Cause I almost feel like that alert ended up playing itself twice. And I don't know if it was that long. I'm gonna have to figure out like the perfect length for that song. Get it trimmed down to where it needs to be. But it's definitely a good thing. Torment. The community's ability to torment me far away, Scopely's quality control. That's understandable, but I kind of feel sorry to hear that. Oh, does that set it? Does that set it? So I'm gonna cut it in like half roughly. And then I'm gonna drop the cooldown. I cranked the cooldown way up because the song was way too long. Did you see the last post that I put in the CC Discord, Ben? because the damage is mostly irrelevant when you have everything covered with the research ability from Fleet Commander Janeway. Turn up the doof doof.
You got a case of chronic peekaboo. You say you have it all under control. It's not a hard thing to control, you know, but somehow I don't believe you because you play peekaboo, peekaboo with the battle pass. You pull it out and then you pull it right back.
With Janeway seated.
Peekaboo, peekaboo with the battle pass. Is it here? Is it there? Oh, who knows? I tried to tell you, but you wouldn't hear. Maybe you listen to the fans this time, but you probably just do it again. It's such a simple thing to fix. You know what you just played? Peekaboo, peekaboo with the battle pass. You pull it out and then you pull it right back. Ooh. Peekaboo, peekaboo with the battle pass. Is it here? Is it there? Oh, who knows? Ooh. Peekaboo, peekaboo with the battle pass. You pull it out and then you pull it right back.
Want the third breakfast? Cut off at a weird spot, but it wasn't too bad. I wish I could see like the actual progress of the alert in progress and like as it's progressing. I'll have to make sure that I get some extra attention set to that and get that trimmed down to a nice little piece. And that's going to be... I'm going to try to get that shared out to the community tonight, too. Yeah, because even with Janeway seated, you should be able to get that. But I don't know if... I don't remember. I mean, there are going to be particular hostiles that might throw the mixed damage. Is there a link to the song? Not yet. I don't remember which version it was. I don't know if that allows listening to it directly. Looks like it does without signing in, maybe. Well, it'll make you sign in. If you have Suno, then you can definitely use that. Oh, wait a minute. I didn't realize what I had picked for the GIF on that thing. I just saw it pop up. I was like, oh, that's hilarious. Good evening, Ruby. How you doing? Stuff like this on a day like today is definitely good for the soul. Oh, what do we even have to do today? Like, what kind of stuff? We don't have a battle pass anymore. So, like, we can't work on battle pass stuff. I don't even know what to do anymore. Go kill a bunch of federations. Okay, so it's any federation hostile. That puts us in that weird spot though, because none of those officers or none of those ships that don't actually affect rep aren't Federation, if I remember correctly. It's just Romulan and Klingon. So there's still some level of hostiles to hit. Yeah. I don't know why they really felt that they needed to exclude why they needed to exclude that from there. Do the Maverick faction tasks? Yeah, I'll probably have to do that. Versus interceptors, do I need to hit explorers? If you're going against interceptors, then you should be using Pike Murrow Tal. Or what's her name? Kath? Hi Omega J, how's it going tonight? Not Tal. Talon. I had most of the letters, just didn't have the orders correctly. Hi Retro, how's it going tonight? Yeah, Pike Murrow Tal, I mean, that would probably do the trick. I don't think it'd be necessary though. There's a lot of people that don't have Tal. A lot of people. When Tal came back the second time, I made sure to buy the pack for it. It was only like a $20 pack too. Thank you for the streak. 25, way to go. I don't have song request actually on my channel. I've been thinking about adding it, I just haven't done that. Or how I want to work it. Yeah, I don't remember the last time that they actually had Tal for sale. It was probably like 2023. Maybe before that. 5 to 6 years ago. Has it been that long? If I remember correctly, they first came out with Tal during the Rogue Loop. Early 2023. That's what I was kind of thinking. Because like they brought out, they introduced him, I think it was when Exchange and everything like that was going on. Hi Dustin, how's it going tonight? Why can't they release him if they made it so much research and artifacts not work if Tal's on the bridge? I'm not certain why they won't bring him back at this point. They've got him excluded from so many different things. And they can design all the new stuff around him, and all the old stuff is mostly irrelevant. Because all the stuff that he works on is catch-up mechanic type stuff, and they want to push people through it. Continue to level 4, nice. Want to burn people. I know he still does his thing. He still does his thing. But I mean, all the new stuff can definitely be it. Convert them by getting Tangia and taking their biddies. He probably doesn't even work in base defense, or he nullifies so many other officers that it doesn't matter. Like, I wouldn't be surprised. Any officers that'll be hard to get after the Officer Depot token store? Anything? Everything? Everything that's not in, like, the faction store. Or the refinery. Like, if you have an officer, like, in the DTI faction store, like Seska, Vale, Tora, Toli Beer, like, these ones, fine. Don't have to worry about those. The stuff in the augment store. Joaquim, Anorax, 5, Cisco, Fendi, Doctor, like those I think are taken care of here pretty decent. Yeah, I think Walk Carroll would definitely be a good one. Walk Scott probably wouldn't be a bad one either. Zavik. Zavik might be a really good one because she's going to be really attainable. Pick Hugh. And XL1 sourcing isn't terrible. The thing is, like, the epic officers, I don't like trying to pick the epics out of here because it doesn't really go very far. But I feel like if you get into the rares, your tokens can go a little further. I think Savik's a good one. NT Data, I don't think really has that bad of sourcing. I think all the SNW crew, the original SNW crew, are all pretty decently sourced. Suitor was pretty easy to max. He was mainly from the Augment store, I believe, though. Joe's epic. So many of the officers are not rare. Voyager's a good one. Good sourced one. Yeah, honestly, if I pick 2 officers, I feel like the bulk can pick Hugh, and then the remainder in Savik. Because a lot of this stuff has decent sourcing in other areas now. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that he's 100% unlimited on the picks there. Is that how it was? Or is it just from the chest? Because I didn't think that it... I got him maxed pretty early. That... Was he part of the officer choice things? They must disappear as you max the officers out. I don't remember. Yeah. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that he was in here and you could just select as many as you wanted to with them. Accused of G5 scrapping profit. I don't know about that. Neelix and stuff. Okay. I had them maxed through the Voyager loop already by the time this came about. But I mean, that's my time in game versus your time in game. Why bother to change the officer? Digit makes new bugs almost on the daily basis. Not even able to fix certain old bugs in STFC. Well, I don't know. It's not a bad idea to have additional areas to choose from. Like, I understand how we've done the transition from the Ultra Recruit tokens into like the Galactic Recruit tokens. I feel like it might be better to have just another new one myself, but yeah, in each have an Infiltrator Tuvok. I think those can come from arenas pretty easily though.
You got a case of chronic peekaboo. You say you have it all under control.
Maybe not.
Not a hard thing to control, you know, but somehow I don't believe you because you play peekaboo, peekaboo with the battle pass. You pull it out and then you pull it right back. Peekaboo, peekaboo with the battle pass. Is it here? Is it there?
Arenas.
I tried to tell you, but you wouldn't hear. Maybe you listen to the fans this time, but you probably just do it again. It's such a simple thing to fix. You know.
Yeah, the waves.
Peekaboo, peekaboo with the battle pass. You pull it out and then you pull it right back. Ooh. Peekaboo, peekaboo with the battle pass. Is it here? Is it?
That's pretty close. Why do we gotta go to that? Trying to get your attention. You got it. But no, you're right. Yeah, the wave defense stuff has a lot of the PvP officers in it. I was thinking of the arenas when I pictured this set of officers. I was picturing this in arenas because that seemed to make more sense, or the Terran store. That seemed to make more sense to me because they're Terran officers. I think, maybe. I assume. I believe. But yeah, like a lot of that has good sourcing from the solo waves. I mean, obviously at your level, you're probably not getting into them deep yet. So that would be like one of the better spots for you to get them right now. Is out of the Officer Depot tokens. Yeah, probably is 45 because I think that's when the solo stuff starts. But I'll say generally speaking, I've never been a really big fan of the choice tokens. The Officer Depot tokens, I mean. I think generally speaking, it takes so much to do anything that it never really felt beneficial. Like if I have something that's close to upgrading and I need to get like 5 or 10 shards, yeah, it's handy. It's handy. But when I've got to do 300 shards of an epic officer, ain't no chance. I mean, even like the 71 here. $71 shards would take up roughly a third of what I have. 300,000 sounds like it's quite a bit too. Wash your mouth out with Jaeger. I like the concept behind the Officer Depot tokens, but I just never really got a lot of value out of them. They helped in like 2 officers. Like the entire time that I've had it, like it helped with my pick Hugh. You know, to get those extra 600 shards or whatever that I needed out of him. But I mean, that's however much time we've had Officer Depot tokens. That's about most of all of it. Yeah, it's been a long time since I've seen one myself, though. They used to come up fairly regularly, but it's been a minute. I mean, a lot of the events now, like we're going for like 4,000 or 5,000 tokens. I think that's the point where I really quit caring about it. I don't even know if they have anything. I think we have at least one event up that has the Officer Depot tokens in it. But yeah, some of them are just like, eh. I was gonna spend on random chances of getting transporter patterns where you can get the shards you want and need. Well, we're not gonna have a choice at some point. I gotta have at least one event that pays off the Officer Depot tokens. Some of it's been like stupid leaderboards. Oh, they got that V'ger particle thing. Thank you, Spinning Circle. Okay, come on. We can move past this one. There we go. So there's an SLB. Oh, this is our fake Chronicle of the Ascendant event. We're getting into this laggy situation again. I should have some decent ship things, specialty ship things to spend. Okay, come on. Borg Sphere, Excelsior, Dauntless. I should have some stuff from Dauntless because we got Dauntless stuff from yesterday's event. And the rest is Matt's. Orc Sphere, maybe. That's still gonna be tough. That's always tough. This event, I like having Chronicle of the Ascendant. I like having events to spend stuff like that. But a lot of times they're very high in the requirements. Let's pull those back before they get popped for being OPL. Couldn't find shipping system. Come on. Okay. That one's out. See if I can get some parts spent on Dauntless. That's getting close to being more and more useful. In fact, I think I'm going to send it out to do the Federation task. I have one weapon. I have hull. And then I can do impulse, cargo bay. How much does this add? 10. Not a lot of warp range. You know, if I do my refine, I might even be able to do one. Stars Invasion 2.0 running. Is it? Because the event... I don't know if it's running, but the particle is out in one of the events. I don't think it is. I don't see any of the Fatu Cray systems. Or do they have it hidden? No. Those were the two systems that they've had it in. But yeah, the one event has that particle. The Conqueror Borg event. No, which event was that? First Contact.
Here's a thought for Wrath of Butterpkin. Oh, Wrath of Butterpkin, Scopey's recycling game is like me trying to reinvent bad decisions with a fancy new hat, same bold mess, just shinier. They slap on a new name like a costume, but forget. You can dress a bunny up, but you can't hide the hop of deja vu. At least my chaos keeps it fresh. Mostly.
You got a case of chronic peekaboo. You say you have it all under control. It's not a hard thing to control, you know, but somehow I don't believe you because you play peekaboo, peekaboo with the battle pass. You pull it out and then you pull it right back. Peekaboo, peekaboo with the battle pass. Is it here? Is it there? Oh, who knows? I tried to tell you, but you wouldn't hear. Maybe you listen to the fans this time, but you probably just do it again. It's such a simple thing to fix, you know. But you just play peekaboo, peekaboo with the battle pass. You You pull it out and then you pull it right back. Peekaboo, peekaboo with the battle pass.
Right, I was gonna go to the refinery. 22 more minutes. Because that's 370 parts. Which is enough for another upgrade. Alright, so I'm going to send this to a Fed system. Make sure it has Fed hostiles. Yeah, for whatever reason, the Dakota event has Ilea's artifact in it. Did they announce that they were abandoning the event, or is that just the sign that they're abandoning the event? That's the second sign that they abandoned the event. Because now that they're going away from having the 1 week in between the arcs, that's kind of a strong indicator that they're not going to have that event go again. So if that's our path going forward for sourcing that artifact, that only sucks a little bit. What am I looking for? So this one, no upgrades right now. We'll go kill some Breen. Make sure that it's still the same requirement. 71 elite, 72s. Oh, let's see. I want to put the Disco crew on there again. That's such a long ways back to reach. Then I'm going to switch this over to Cerritos. There's a little boost for these Breen goes a long way for me. Then I'm actually a little disappointed with the extra claim that we get with the Academy stuff. I didn't realize that cooldown was going to be as long as it is. Seems a little bit on the excessive side. I think I only have the 2 tokens right now. I don't think I'm going to be able to get enough to be able to do one of the refines off of the 2 tokens. That's going to be a stretch. If I get lucky, maybe. Maybe. No. I'm gonna slot the protector. I'm gonna send that out to the entry system to get that staged, because I'm gonna be going out there. Do up a bunch of these things. I do have to admit though, the one thing that I really do like is Scopely likes to add these events that don't have a level requirement for the hostiles that you're hitting. And that makes that really, really useful for using the Dauntless on them. Celsior and Spear. How far did that get? So I was able to get past a milestone, halfway to the second milestone. I feel like it wouldn't hurt to have another ship on that list. $23.70. Everything costs $23.70. So that's in the same boat again. Or if I do a refine, I can get another component. $15 minutes. I can get one of these out of the way. 23%. Yeah, I'll take that one. A little bit of effort with some of these points and some skillful spending, and maybe be able to make up some stuff. If I can make it to that third milestone, you know, that's halfway's in the event, I won't feel too bad if I can get that far. I don't know what the leaderboard looks like. These have generally been fairly low participation. Yeah, I'm in 8th place on it right now. Towards 7th in yesterday's. That's crazy. I saw the Dauntless part, so I made sure I went for that one. Hopefully wants me to do 10 Newborg Mata in 2 days. How do they want you to do it in 2 days? Is there an event? Is that event? I didn't even look at that event. Okay, that's kind of the same boat that I'm in. Mine would be 10. I probably have 7 right now. I'll be able to get an 8th one today, which means I'd be able to get the 9th one tomorrow, which would leave me 1 short. Unless I can jump up to the 72s. Which the last time I tried one it did not work out very well. If I only do 5 of the 72s. I'll have to see if I can do one of those because I'm not certain if I can. Do we have an event to go do training stuff today? Training drones? I don't see one. That might be a way that I can get some extra points in the ship event too, is my NT. I did end up building the NT. Good night, Chad. Thanks for dropping everybody by. Bye, bye, bye.
Carl, he said this before morning
You got a case of chronic peekaboo. You say you have it all under control. It's not a hard thing to control, you know, but somehow I don't believe you because you play peekaboo, peekaboo with the battle pass. You pull it out and then you pull it right back. Peekaboo, peekaboo with the battle pass. Is it here? Is it there? Oh, who knows?
Ideally, this is where it would cut off.
Maybe you listen to the fans this time, but you probably just do it again. It's such a simple thing to fix. You're the best around.
I'm gonna get that edited down to the perfect length. I didn't have enough time to get that set perfectly. Really pissed me off was the heroic 5 packs event on day 3 of the arc and not day 1. Which will... For the refit? Or was there a different one? feel like that refit one's been there for a while. Oh, the multiphasic master. Oh. Yeah, they also brought the event for getting the extra crap, or they took the pack out for the better building stuff to the way it looked. All right, I'm gonna make a run with that. 6 packs on day 3? I don't think so. Buy 6 packs period? I don't think so. I don't even have any interest in the battle pass this month. They've got, I don't know, they don't really seem like they have enough stuff from this arc in the battle pass for me to be really interested in it. I think there was one milestone, the way that it looked, that had the building stuff, and it was a very insignificant amount. Very insignificant amount. Let's see, I need to make 135 grand on this trip. Is that what it was? No. 90. More recycled stuff. Scopely has been recycling, rebranding too much stuff. Well, I understand with including older stuff. I have no problem with them including older stuff. I just don't want them excluding new stuff. Because we're in month 2. Last arc stuff's already devalued to an extent. I like the concept of including stuff from last arc in with current arc, as long as we still get the same amount of new stuff that we would normally expect. But right now it feels like they gave us old stuff instead of giving us new stuff, and I don't think the old stuff's worth 20 bucks. I'd like to think that it's worth 20 bucks, but I don't think it is. All right. 69. '69's not bad. 68s are good. It's gonna be a little borderline. I need to get Cisco upgraded so I can get more heal percentage on him. I think that would be fairly beneficial. I also never really deep dove into some of these abilities. I don't know if these are going to be more or less painful than the battleships. About even. Might show more on the 69s than the 68s. Wonder if it'd be better to leave Officer Depot tokens Ops 50 and under while I remove them for over 51. I don't think it would be that big of a difference. I think it would mainly complicate things. Unnecessarily complicate things. I haven't tried one of the bigger explorers. I have a feeling that they're gonna tweak some of the stuff with the officer chests as they go along. I strongly feel that what we see today is not going to be a persistent thing. I do think they're going to end up making an adjustment to it. I don't see the model working well the way that it's set up right now. Like the echoes of feature are a persistent thing. Yeah. I mean, I think that they intended to have it as a persistent thing. I honestly do. Well, with the way that they restructured the arcs, it doesn't leave room for it necessarily. Because it's not like they can't run them on a random week. Because if they set it up where it's like Alliance tournaments, Echoes of V'ger, Alliance tournaments, incursions, like have some kind of a cadence like that or something. Like if they turn that into like their weekend type of event thing on a recurring basis, you know, once per arc, run their special thing. I don't think it'd be a bad thing. I don't want it. I don't want it really. I didn't like Echoes of V'ger that much. I don't remember if it was bad. Well, that didn't work out. What did we have? 171K. That was almost enough to do the refine. That's stupidly close. $14K off. Well, they have Aaliyah's artifact in an event right now. I mean, I don't know what they were. Was there anything else in those that was like genuinely unique? I have to go back through one of my videos to actually see, maybe. Yeah, I mean, it's in an event right now. Like, that tells me that that's them scrapping it. It's in a leaderboard though. That part I don't like. I mean, it wouldn't be that bad if the leaderboard was top 50, maybe even top 25. But with these ones that are only top 5, that's not sourceable stuff. I mean, I think that if they bracketed this up where this is like 25 through 50 gets the 2, and then what would that be? 15 to 24 gets 8, 11 to 15 gets 18, you know, something like that. Add another couple levels to this or something, break it up across 50. Like, that's okay. People get something. But I don't think that it's really necessary to have the top 5 like that, because that just excludes so much of the percentage of player bases. What officers do I use for Maverick, Borg, Solo Armadas? I use the same thing I use for every Armada. I don't have anything specific for the Borg ones right now. So like I do a Tolra on my biggest ship, and then my weakest ship I run Cisco, and then my second strongest ship I run Chakotay with full synergy, and then I just spread the officers around. I've got Cochrane on my big ship for that hull repair, and then Vale for a little bit of crit chance, Torres to throw hull breach, Troy for extra crit damage. This one I've got T'Chak, Joaquim, Harry Kim. Right now this is my Enterprise E. That's what I have for below deck slots is 3. And then this is my cube. I've got Neelix, my pick Q on here. And then I just threw officers that add abilities that would apply in the Armada. Not meaning to be a Debbie Downer, put them down, but come on, the ones when the SLBs are the ones with the biggest credit limit. When it comes to the top 5 SLBs like that in events like this, yes. That is an absolute and true fact. Which, a lot of the times, the events aren't really worth it anyways. Most of the payouts on the leaderboards do not warrant effort, let alone spending. Because, I mean, like this, the 40 shards, yeah, maybe. 50 shards of Winadami, yeah, maybe. Me as a person that doesn't care about doing PvP crap, I could give a shit less about Winadami. The 40 shards of the Ilea's thing, yeah, I'd like to have that. But I mean, unless I'm going for first place on that leaderboard, it's first or second. It's not really even worth a lot of effort against it. Like certain events that have the spend mechanic behind them can be easier to do when you don't spend, if they only have like the specialty resources that are available to spend on them. Because the bracket that we're in, the people who are going to pay to win those events have already paid to raise those buildings to either completely maxed out, or the ships to completely maxed out, or to a level where it's prohibitive from them to be able to push for that. And somebody like me, a lot of times I'm going to be saving that stuff, because like that's one of those things that I do for my gameplay style. Like if I look at this Maverick building, upgrading this from 31 to 32 does nothing for my gameplay. So I'm going to save this. My next goal is going to be 40 when the next key comes. Yeah. So unless I get an event where whatever I have available to spend on that event gets me something worthwhile, I'm not going to touch this building until it's ready to go to level 40. And the same thing with the observation. You know, until I get the next challenge track gift, which again, 40. Yeah, 40. Unless there's an event that gets me something, gonna hang on to that stuff. Outpost gets to be a little bit of the same. This one gets a little trickier because there is that loot boost thing tied to it too. But just having a couple levels of each one of those buildings adds up real fast. Wish that the spend events would also have a PvE hostile shooting match path. They used to kind of have them paired up that way. Like, if I remember correctly, a lot of times, like, the SLB would be more of a grind, or the SLB would be more of a spend event, but, like, the SMS would be more of a grind event. Or there would be both a grinding and spending event running at the same time, so that there was kind of that player choice. They did that for quite a while. But it's also been a while since they've done that. This might be my winning combination for the for these training drones. That 68 that I hit despawned. I forgot about that. Oh, it was a 69. Damn. I almost had that. This is at that point where it's kind of tricky. Maintenance plan for May 1st and expected to begin sometime between. What? Are they getting maintenance from the cable company now or something? Wait, that's tomorrow morning. Did they realize that they had to do it for... I was going to say, that's for event reset. That's how they're doing the Battle Pass fix.
You got a case of chronic peekaboo. You say you have it all under control. It's not a hard thing to control, you know, but somehow I don't believe you because you play peekaboo, peekaboo with the Battle Pass. You pull it out and then you pull it right back. Peekaboo, peekaboo with the Battle Pass. Is it here? Is it there? Oh, who knows? I tried to tell you, but you wouldn't hear. Maybe you listen to the fans this time, but you probably just do it again. It's such a simple thing to fix.
Anyone wants...
Thank you for the streams.
Thank you for the 3 stream streak, Broken Wolf. Appreciate that so much. I think I need to work on my research. Where is she? There she is. Is Todd still here? At least the volume is okay. Thank you. Yes, Akram, that was definitely a unique time to join. I lost track of the hostel that I partially damaged now. That one. Okay. That's very true. That's not as unique as you would think. The alerts around here go crazy hard sometimes. It is slightly refreshing to have a little bit of a change up though. I tried doing like the no back-to-back day things, but man. Would I be interested in playing Busbound? I'm not familiar with that one. I might know it if I see it.
Wrath of Butter Pecan asked me, think you what of a day W? Confused, I am. A day, Much like a bottle of blue milk it is. Full of promise, spills mostly when least you expect. May 1st, today is, and chaos already in the air there is. Maintenance scheduled from 6 a.m. to 11 a.m. Enjoy the madness, you must. A tickle it is in the great force, a giggle in the cosmic joke.
Who out there tickling? All 3 had crabs at the same time. We're all being infected. We've all been infected by the crabs. That's crazy. Three streams with crabs in them. That's amazing. Busbound looks interesting. I think I've played a demo of like the bus simulator 2021 or whatever.
And asked me, Yoda, May 1st, it's not in America. Ah, mistaken you are perhaps. Different places, different times, always. Like the Force, time is ever shifting, hard to pin down. celebrating May Day. Some do, while others lost in galactic calendars. Fear not, little wrath of Butter Pecan. Just a temporal hiccup it is, akin to a hyperspace miscalculation. Bound to happen. Such things are.
Why is the Tenji not posting in the chat again? Hi, Leroy Jenkins. How goes tonight? I don't remember what that other game is. Yeah, some of those games do get interesting. Stuff like that makes me wish I had an actual like sim rig. Those were the classic bus from 1959 to late 70s. What was that? 20 bucks? 15? That's kind of expensive for
Here's a thought for
a
Wrath
game to
of
play
Butter
on stream.
Pecan. Oh man, Wrath of Butter Pecan, DOS spreading his crabs on 3 streams at once. That's multitasking on a whole new level. Talk about viral content. Just hope he's got enough lotion and patience for all those itchy viewers. Cottontail86's chat might need a quarantine zone after that crab crawl. Crab face with tears of joy. Hashtag crab crisis.
Crab crisis. I'll have to look at that. I'll have to look at that one. That's a good possibility for like a Sunday or a Saturday activity. Did I do my... Okay, I did the crystal. Still got to do D7 hostels. Conquer Borg armadas. So much. Okay, so get a refining. Yeah, DOS is back. Or did DOS ever leave? All right, so that's got a 1 hour cooldown, but that can be bought. I'm net positive across 2 trips. I like the way that this crew worked out. Let's see. I'm gonna save over this. A reminder of myself that I need to have the Cerritos and the NSEA Protector boosted. That's getting me my most sustainable setup right now. So I'm going full loot crew. Walk Scotty, Walk Carol, Balana, Cerritos boost, and Protector. Going after 69s. DOS is avoiding crabs. DOS was in 3 different crabs at the same time. 3 streams with crabs at the same time. That's just boggles my mind a little bit. The fact that we have that many of them. Like, there's almost as many crab streams right now as there is microscape streams at this point in the community. That's a funny thought. All right, I want to make sure I get the strong box. I don't remember if that ties in with other things. I'm Mufasa. Hi, Tid Man. How's it going tonight? So far, so good. Is that merch? Is that Mufasa merch? Oh. Don't even have to throw any biddies at that one. I did, man. Just figuring out all the game mess. There's so much mess right now. Oh, showing off Ice Wolf's mess. Yeah, that's something I need to do. I need to get out and get some of that merch from other streamers. I need to go get a piece from every single one of them. Every streamer, I just need to go out and get at least one piece of merch from them. Like a stick of dynamite in an outhouse. Yeah, today, I don't even know what's going on anymore. Because it feels weird. Like, today's events don't really seem to line up with the new arc. Like, there's no event for going out and hitting the training drones. But there's an event for going and killing Federation hostiles. And an event for going and killing Conqueror Borg armadas. I've got a Lost In shirt sitting in my P.O. box. I'm wearing one from STFC briefings today. I'm starting to get some. Not another arc event until Saturday. What the fuck is going on? And then there's all this crap about the Battle Pass. Now they've got maintenance scheduled for tomorrow morning before event reset. So if you wait till just before event reset to do your stuff in the morning, you're going to get fucked. So you better do it tonight. If there's any SLBs, you're going to try to snipe. Good luck. Or you could get sniped on one too, for that matter. Oh yeah, they fucked up hard this week. Now, I don't know if some of the new problems caused today was from that script for taking things back. I love you more than Mufasa loves 556. Hey, Rev. It's such a mess today. I don't even know what's going on. E. That timing is amazing. I made a song about today. Not turned down for crabs.
You got a case of chronic peekaboo. You say you have it all under control. It's not a hard thing to control, you know, but somehow I don't believe you because you play peekaboo, peekaboo with the battle pass. You pull it out and then you pull it right back. Peekaboo, peekaboo with the battle pass. Is it here? Is it there? Oh, who knows? I tried to tell you, but you wouldn't hear. Maybe you listen to the fans this time, but you probably just do it again. It's such a simple thing to fix.
And the panning turtles. The super long panning turtles. I felt that we needed something a little lighthearted to make fun of the stuff that was happening today. Kind of give everybody a reason to smile. Because I can. Oh, that was you. You gave me a warning on Tuesday that you had that saved up or were really close. What happened? Did something break? Yeah, you could definitely say something broke today. So I still don't know. I haven't even heard in the backside of things if there was any if there was any sort of correlation between their script for taking back all the stuff from people that were able to get the lat bend thing while that was unpatched. If that's what broke the battle pass, or if there was just the battle pass was never right to begin with, and when they tried to fix it, they just screwed it up even worse, and they had to pull it back again just to make it right. But the way it looks, we're all starting over tomorrow. I mean, they're gonna give us credit for stuff, so we'll get like 95,000 plus points tomorrow when they bring back the battle pass. But man, it's rough. It's rough. Stay tuned to your content creators for more information, because I don't have anything currently myself. We just know it's going to be a window tomorrow morning between 6 a.m. and 11 a.m. That it's going to be down for an hour, but they don't know when in that window. That's crazy. That's amazing. James Bond is going to be pissed tomorrow. It depends on how late the maintenance happens. Unless he has the Star Trek Voyager you can stream or something, but it's one of those things, like, if if it's broken, they take it down to fix it, and they fix it right. Is it a problem that they had to take it down? Not as bad. If they're taking it down for a good reason and they're gonna actually fix it, it's worth it. It doesn't screw anything up in the long run. Because it just, at this point, it's just points. It's just points for the battle pass, and you have to drink it every time they mention battle pass in an announcement. Oh, you could have had pictures of me just like that so many times. I have been that guy. I have been that guy. Way more than I'd like to admit. All right, so we'll throw a little bit more points at this thing. Throw a little bit more points at this thing. Gotta get so much stuff. New problem every day, definitely. Like every time someone says battle pass in stream. Yeah, that's true too. This week has been a rough one. A lot of the problem hasn't been in like the game itself. Let me think about this, because there's two different perspectives on what's happening right now. So like there's people that are in the high ops, the 61 plus, and there's people that are in the mid ops and the 20 to 50 or 20 to 60. There's two different sets of problems that are going to be happening for each area. Because obviously the 20 to 60 crowd's not having the issue with the new hostels that the rest of us, most of the rest of us, are going to be having issues with, and trying to get that figured out. The problems with the battle pass and any stability are going to be felt by everyone that's above ops 20. Has there been any other real problems with mid ops? Is it the battle pass and just some like general small stability issues, a little bit of lag and stuff? I can't say that I've heard anything specific. A little bit of a boring lack of activity, I guess. But like from a core functionality, there really hasn't been anything like broken. How are the dailies broken for the Excelsior? I did mine earlier. Well, they are fighters, though. Those have always been feature fighters. Are you in the right system? Yeah, mine's been fine. Yesterday's event was double points for killing with Excelsior if you do it after they fixed it. That's not the dailies, though. Because the dailies is just the summon. It wasn't working originally? Oh. I did it the first day. Giving up on the game tonight? Yeah, I mean, it's not worth getting overly frustrated over. There's nothing that's that important in here that needs to be done. Well, it was a 2-day event. Day 1, I got partial credit for it when I was doing my dailies. Was it just that they weren't giving double points? Did they just not give double points right off the bat? Okay. Yeah, I probably ran into that, but it wasn't a big deal for me because I wasn't trying to finish it. Events like that, I always just do the bare minimum on the first day and then I finish it on the second day just in case that there's another event that goes off that works with it. Enjoy your dinner, Tin Man. I hope the rest of your night goes well. Yeah, there's a lot to be disappointed and frustrated about right now. Everybody's warranted on any of their feelings about anything that's negative right now. 100% warranted. So yeah, like this event's impossible to complete without spending on directives. Or if there was another event that paid out directives. We got one extra directive yesterday. Yeah, they're actively in self-destruct mode. They're actively in self-destruct mode. Every time they're taking a step forward, they definitely are going back 5 more. It gets harder and harder to see the positive things. But the good thing is, I mean, you don't have to participate in anything in particular. You can always do something else. There's no lack of things to do. I have a loyalty chest, 7-day chest, that I can redeem to get a little more rare gas. And that might be enough to get a tier on the Enterprise E. I think it is. Oh yeah. Let's progress towards the spending. Getting the ship a little bit stronger. Shield, armor, impulse. That's actually not a substantial increase in rare on that level. That's pretty decent. So what's the what was the trick for the 72s that you needed to have set? Oh, I forgot that there was an Aphelion blueprint event today too. I've got the level 1 of the Apex shred. Was the level 1 enough to be able to take on the 72 Conqueror Armadas? I've only got level 1 of everything. Then the rest of the trick is one of the ships needs to have, what was it, NT Troy or whatever? That's very true. Everybody is playing a different game. No, not upgrade. That Titan is tough to spot these days. All the ships start looking the same. Let's see. The 350. Throw all the things. Yeah, I threw everything on with Synergy just to make sure I had it covered, because I was like crit damage and What is that? Piercing? Like that stuff doesn't hurt. Neither one of them hurt. I don't think I can get... If I had that crude red, I'd probably be able to get up there. Sucks having to wait to boost everything like that. I have a very strong feeling that I'm not going to be able to knock this down.
Mama told me before you leave, if there's only one thing you remember from me, child, when you're out on your own, a million miles from home, feeling the weight
But I think it's worth trying.
on your shoulders. Child, don't forget who you are, don't lose your head or your heart.
Negative 15% with all this energy? Okay. I have time because I can insta-jump. Then I can do... Janeway and somebody else. Doctor.
On your shoulders. Child, don't forget who you are. Don't lose your head or your heart. I bet my life on your stars. You'll be dancing, dancing on the moon.
Yeah, mitigation doesn't hurt. Maybe the piercing wouldn't hurt either, but we'll see. Did I have insta jump for the Enterprise? Didn't remember grabbing that. Use Alliance Armada, Exo, Max Fortified, and Excelsior buff. I didn't think about the Excelsior buff. That's an easy one to apply, though. Stop. 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 Thank you. And then you cross your fingers and your toes and see what happens. I got damage exos up for everything. Nope. How bad? Not bad. A lot to overcome, though. Oh, these are still all messed up. Yeah, you can't even really see that. Hi, Ben. Welcome back. Let's export. Let's go to stsc.phd. Take a peek at this battle log.
Okay.
So it's still doing good on isolated defense. Once the shield disappear, man, that hull just... That's funny to see that damage amplify when the shield drops. I'm good on ISO defense. 96. I need more. They've got a lot of isolated defense against me. I got to watch DS9. Nice. I mean, obviously a little bit of a crew adjustment. Probably moving Deanna off of the Cube and onto the Enterprise would be a good idea. That might have been the intent when I had my preset set, because I had Morale on the Cube for some reason instead of on the Enterprise. Those things are just a little bit too big for me right now, I guess. That DS9 was gray, yeah. That could be why I wasn't the biggest fan of DS9 the first time I saw it. Having a filter on opponent type would be very, very useful. You can go down there. No, I can go through these ones without being too boosted. Yeah, it's not surprising that they had emergency maintenance, because it's probably going to be with the restoration of the Battle Pass. Yeah, Cube should have Hugh, and then Vengeance should have Cochrane. Then I can do another enhance. Blow through the few that I have left, because that should give me progress. Finish off the solo task. So I should be able to get up to halfway-ish. Do these count for the Vindicator event? That would be awesome if they did. I actually did use the Vindicator on these one time. It didn't do too bad of a job, actually. Vengeance, the Relativity, and the Vindicator. That's so frustrating. Where are you? Okay. It's got weird glitches going on. Yeah. I should set that. I need to change my first word alerts for DCamel that when he walks into the room, instead of saying welcome in, it says, "Hi DCamel, go fuck yourself." I will as soon as I get done with stream. That would be the perfect greeting. I should set up a few custom ones like that for people. I also need to just add a little bit of variety to it as well. It gets boring when it's static. I try to have a couple of like options when that stuff pops it up. But that was still kind of a new function, so I didn't get that deep into it yet. Record a video with a custom message if you want. I wasn't gonna go that fancy, but that's not a bad idea. Ah, the cube died. Okay, so did that count towards Vindicator event? It just says Armada. I didn't look for it across the top. They don't have that keyed in for the event. I know it says FKR, Dominion Solos. It's not on there, but it would have been nice. I did it for Lost Wheel. Do it at a reduced price of just $99.99. Well, I got a very nice prize award today. That would actually cover that. I have to think about that one. I do use Suno. Oh, I was like, where the hell did these come from? But that's from the Enterprise upgrade. Oh, I don't have a link for Suno, no. I don't generally share stuff off of my Suno yet. A Suno wrestler? I don't have a link that I'm sharing. I'm not publishing anything specifically. Not yet. I still have a library that's a work in progress. Easy to find. Mine will be at some point. It's mainly hobbies. Like random stuff like for today's fiasco. Okay, so I think I just need to go off and do Dimensional Breach. And then pretty much everything else is done today. I missed. There it is. I don't think I did Epic last week, so I should have a couple spots. So I gotta go do my Veil hostels too. Some of this stuff is taking longer than I'd like. Okay, half the stuff is on this ship anyways. That's fine. Vengeance event? I did the Vengeance event already. I did my Breen, my 20 Breen or whatever. If I open up a uncommon pack, I might be able to do 3 of these. Oh yeah. Interceptors or the explorers? I never remember which one I can beam. Not the interceptors. I always feel like interceptors have weaker hull than explorers. But you just the shields. Finish that one off. Kill that one. One advantage of removing the battle pass: less shit to do, less clutter. Is the carousel not resetting as much? Less to do today, some more Star Citizen time. Nice. There's nothing wrong with that at all. I don't understand why that doesn't charge the beam sometimes. I was thinking that the event list might not be snapping near as much as it does normally. Because like a lot of times when I'm scrolling through this, it snaps back to the beginning. It doesn't seem to be snapping back near as much. Might be a thing, might not be a thing, I don't know. Oh, let's see. 2 or 3 of these. Hopefully finish this off. Get this crew back. I do love the synergy of this event. Being able to cut them down in the Armada event at the same time. Such a freaking time saver. I'd probably never do the Borg event otherwise. Half the reason is the instant jump, and the other half is just to be able to pop a couple hostiles while I'm out there. I don't even know what it pays. It's gas. I don't mind getting the rare gas, even if it's only 85 or something. I don't mind that. It gets the Jem'Hadar mods, doesn't it? Yeah, the Dominion solo armadas.
You got a case of chronic peekaboo. You say you have it all under control. It's not a hard thing to control, you know, but somehow I don't believe you because you play peekaboo, peekaboo with the battle pass. You pull it out and then you pull it right back. Peekaboo, peekaboo with the battle pass. Is it here? Is it there? Oh, who knows? I tried to tell you, but you wouldn't hear. Maybe you listen to the fans this time, but you probably just do it again. It's such a simple thing to fix.
How do I feel honestly about G5 scrapping? I'm honestly glad that they released it. I think it actually gives out more resources and materials than I expected. I think the scrap time's about as long as I expected it to be, but I don't plan on participating in it anytime soon. Hi, Clea. How's it going tonight? Glad to get rid of 100 plus hijack ships. Yeah, the destruct button option was so good. Are you wearing a Star Trek shirt today? Let's go. I got my little Spock heads. Vulcan, hello. Leia is another streamer. She was actually doing marbles last night.
How are you? Can I get a shout out for Annika, please? I'm big chillin'. We're doing our daily quiz. Annika, pop quiz. Forward 213 for law on block. What is it?
Got the cute little pandas on the stream too. I forgot about those. I had this little cute guy.
Rollback Wi-Fi. You guys are fucking hilarious.
But definitely was a cute stream. Awesome vibes. Y'all should give her a follow. She was very, very fun. Nice to be around. But yeah, when it comes to the G5 scrapping, that's good that it's here. Nobody's playing Star Trek. This is one of those things that pops up on the sponsorships for Stream Elements and stuff. Just had a full discussion about Lower Decks. Lower Decks is awesome. The theme of this month's story is Starfleet Academy. Don't start telling me where to go. I think I used the term should. Is that I don't think that's telling. I think that's strongly urging. Yeah, so we've got Starfleet Academy. The storyline was interesting. So the game, this is kind of set in like the newer movies universe. So like what would call the Kelvin timeline or whatever. So when they bring in these other IPs and stuff, it's always like interdimensional transit and breach and stuff that is You know, bringing them into our world, our universe, our time, because you know, obviously, like Academy's way out in the future. We're present in, you know, like the time of Kirk and all that stuff, and it's interesting. But they've got a really good partnership with. They've got a very strong partnership with Paramount, so all of the current stuff is present in the game. Even though the series got canceled, it's still they still have the new officers. So we get Genesis, Caleb, and the Academy's EMH. It's interesting. I'm not actually doing the sponsorship. I'm a longtime player in this game. I've been playing this game for almost 7 years. Yeah. So the environment of the game is a little bit different because I'm towards the very top end of things, but the introductory side is very unique. It's a very unique experience to what I get to do.
Pecan. Oh, Wrath of Butter Pecan, D_Camel huh? Sounds like a fashion statement gone rogue. Like leggings met a curious desert animal and things got a little too cozy. If creativity had a cheeky twin, this would be it. Just remember, confidence is key, but maybe keep those camel toes somewhere less public, unless you want Cottontail 86's chat to roast you harder than a campfire. Winking face rabbit.
Roast you harder than a campfire? That thing. Going on 8 years, yeah. It started in November of 2018? That's when it went live, the official launch or whatever. Babyling 5 Omega class should be on the same scale of True Mighty Daradex. Babylon 5 Omega class? Oh, I do not know my Babylon 5. I tell you what, if I ever get asked to go on Cosmic Squares, I'm gonna have to do a crash course on Babylon 5 crap. Because, like, I've seen it. I've seen I've seen some episodes, I've seen pieces of it. I've never actually, like, just sat down and watched it. It was always syndicated on a channel that was either not easily accessible or not prominent in my rotation. I think what did it used to be syndicated on USA? And then like Sci-Fi Channel? I appreciate the lurk. Thank you for dropping by. Enjoy your food. Yeah, thanks. I appreciate that. It's a good lurky mode too. All right, that one's done at the same time. I always like that. Like, even if you don't finish the cut them down event, you can always just wrap it up with just regular hostiles. Let's see. Getting close to the end. There's quite a few people streaming tonight. If we go long enough, we might end up being able to raid into Scribbler. I don't know what, I think she was going to be streaming tonight if I remember correctly. Maybe? Maybe it was the other night I was thinking of.
You got a case of chronic peekaboo. You say you have it all under control. It's not a hard thing to control, you know, but somehow I don't believe you because you play peekaboo, peekaboo with the battle pass. You pull it out and then you pull it right back. Peekaboo, peekaboo with the battle pass. Is it here? Is it there? Who knows? I tried to tell you, but you wouldn't hear. Maybe you listen to the fans this time, but you probably just do it again. It's such a simple thing to fix.
I wish I had enough creativity to be able to get something like that set up for every day. One special song every day. One hostile short. One hostile short. Damn. That blows, just having it that close. All right, 4 minutes on the warp. You know, I was looking at these new ship skins. And I was wondering if it would be advantageous or not. This is critical mitigation against players by 1,500 and against academy training drones by 55,000. Every 500 is 1%. So if I take critical mitigation 55,000, okay, so 55,000 divided by 500. That's taking 110%. Does that even matter? Does it make a difference, Butter Pecan? Reducing 5,000% by 110% doesn't sound like a lot. A lot of that's not going through. Hard to tell when sculpting math is involved. Yeah. Well, and that might make a bigger impact jumping to the G7 hostels versus the G6 ones too. Because this percentage changes, right? The hit damage increases at the G7 ones, don't they? And I hate that it just takes forever for those things to stop. I don't remember if I made it to the G7. Yeah, I did. No, that's still only showing 5,000%. The floor is higher? Maybe? No. That's showing the same. That's 10,000 on the barrier, 1,000 on defense. 10,000 on barrier, 1,000 on defense. Yeah, it looks like the same. I thought something changed between the G7 and G6 for these for some reason. Maybe not. Well, all changes. Hull and damage both change. Maybe that makes a difference. The base damage increases significantly. That's where the 72s are bigger than the 73s. Something else has to make up for that on the 73s then, no? Or are 72s just like super OP? I need to do freebooter stuff. Someday I'll get myself worked up to them a little bit better. That's a little ways away. You can kill the 73s? That's so stupid. I know a lot of people were really surprised about having trouble against the 72s. That's hilarious. I mean, is it like at an effective level you can destroy them? Or is it just enough to do like a couple per hull? And if it is only a couple per hull, is that enough to warrant punching up? Or is 71 really the sweet spot for the grind? '70s are just a little bit too hard for me. 69 seemed to be my sweet spot. Which I'm good with, because I can almost get enough in one trip. Almost get enough in one trip to be able to do my refine. It was like 2/3 of what I need for the upgrade from 6 to 7. So the 2 tokens I'm getting a day are going to be sustainable at that rate. Which just doesn't change at 72. So that means I can move to 72 without any issue with that. Another small pull. One takes most of the hull, 72s take all and more. 71s are the grind. Okay, so you're the 73s for you are like the 70s for me. Well, if there's a grind event, I'm just assuming you're in first place on it. It's like you or Scar are usually top on those grind events. Maybe Pirate, I don't know. You need to check that message, it's important. like it. I approve. Yeah, I mean, you're easily, I'd say, top 3 on most things. I don't know which event. Which event's the one? Which one's the grind event right now? Or is it the one from yesterday? Yeah. Yeah, you smashed it. Is this the same scoring mechanic? I bet it is. The same point weight. It is. Yeah. Yeah, that's funny. You got very, very large chunk of your alliance score. I knew that though, but that's why I had to go double check that. D-Whale, I do expect to see that on V-Next stream. And yours. I'm fine with that. That is amazing. We get carried quite a bit too, to be fair. We get carried quite a bit too. Like, there's people that are better positioned to be able to do that grind for a lot of that stuff. Yeah, like our top 3 accounted for half of our points too. Like, some of the stuff I can do pretty decent. I hit a limit. I was doing experimentation with the tokens, trying to find that right playground for me. So I lost a lot of that stuff out. A lot of those guys, I mean, Scar understands the game at a level that is hard to beat. Time's one of the bigger things. Like this one was gated a little bit with the entry token, so it makes it a little bit more difficult. But yeah, the ones that are straight time, having time available is the biggest thing on a lot of those. Also, sometimes, depending on where your Dauntless is, you can take advantage of that too. That helps out a lot. This was just the Fed one, right? No, this is the Starship one. Okay. So I got halfways with... I need to check the board cube still. I did the Excelsior. I did the Dauntless. I gotta check the Borg sphere to see if I can get some points off of that. It's not gonna be enough to make 30 million points, though. That'd be 5 million points at best. The rest is gonna be on mat spending, which I'm not gonna spend any more mats than I have now. But I don't know if the Borg sphere has any parts that are available. I've been staying pretty up on the upgrades for this one, I think. Oh, maybe not. 325, 325. So I can tier this. Tier 4 changes. Tier 4 changes the solo hostile hunt thing, right? Yes, so that adds going up to the 59 hostiles. So that increases the Epic Maverick credits by 50%. Or no. Yeah. That's a good upgrade. This is tier 3. I want to make sure that the Borg sphere part is claimed, then do the tier up, and then claim again. Yeah, I can definitely see how time can still be an advantage. Because, yeah, you don't have to push which hostile you're hitting. You can have some choice in that. I'm going to actually smack a couple suppressors. There's no real advantage to go to the 63 space, but I keep on wanting to go up there. No real advantage, just take a move up. Other than the amount of loot that you're getting, but everything that I'm really getting out of this is from the task list. And they got a claim all button now.
You got a case of chronic peekaboo. You say you have it all under control. It's not a hard thing to control, you know, but somehow I don't believe you because you play peekaboo, peekaboo with the battle pass. You pull it out and then you pull it right back. Peekaboo, peekaboo with the battle pass. Is it here? Is it there? Oh, who knows? I tried to tell you, but you wouldn't hear. Maybe you listen to the fans this time, but you probably just do it again. It's such a simple thing to fix.
And until they have a 5-hour maintenance window now. I still find that hilarious. Have I tried the new waves? I have not tried the new waves. I don't think I'm gonna intend to actually try those until the event pops up for them. I also don't know if I'm particularly interested in them. I don't remember what the payout was. It's one of those things that I feel like this is probably going to be more of a next month thing than a this month thing. Command credits, engineering credits, science credits. I don't even know what that stuff really turns into yet. I don't understand that portion of things. So that gets you more access tokens into the wave defense. Gets you started on the facade upgrades. I guess generally speaking, like maybe when the building hits level 20 is kind of where that really starts to pick up. I don't have any interest in doing that. You need to do them for their credits to refine for the building. No, just the training drones that I'm doing in this entry system underneath of these. These are the ones that I'm doing to get the building upgrades. Just a regular hostile. Because that, I'm hitting the G6 ones. So I'm getting the 6-star training merits out of that. And then I'm converting these to 7-star. And then the 7-star training merits get turned into engineering credits. And then the engineering credits get turned into class honors. Class honors are the building upgrade material. So as far as I'm concerned, I don't have to touch the duo waves right now. Because engineering credits gets the wave entry, the class honors, and the facade building. The rest of the stuff is the resources. No, actually, these go to the resources too. It gets to these rare materials the way that it looks. No. It's just another turn in for materials and then officers. So extra pull of materials, officers is the only thing you get from the wave defense the way it looks. So it's either do waves or the trade-off is grind hostiles. I'd say that's fair. I think that's probably a realistic way of looking at it. Now, once the building hits level 20, you can start getting more refine options in here. Because like right now, I've got 1440 of the engineering credits, so I can pull this building 12 times with everything that I have right now. I have 12 days of building pulls sustained because I'm not pulling the wave entry tokens right now. I probably should be, but like I said, I don't really care about that until the building gets upgraded. And I figure we'll probably end up having that stuff full by the time I really get interested in getting into them. That's the approach I'm taking right now, at least. That might change once we get into them, but we don't have an actual event for doing them until Saturday after next, I think somebody said. And doing them today doesn't help my game other than getting a little bit of progress ahead of when I need it. Which is a good thing. It would be smart. If I had enough time, I probably would try one just for shits and giggles, but I have plenty of other stuff to keep up with, so if the game stays broken tomorrow and events don't launch right or something, it might be worthwhile. Yeah, maybe doing a single minimum pull until I hit this max of starts. Feels very much like a Tiger arc. I've heard that from a lot of people, and the complexity of it makes me feel that's not an unrealistic thought. I think it's overall fine. I think it flows together nicely, but it is still a little excessive because you don't need to have 3 different currency exchanges to get to the end result for the exact same thing. That's a lot of extra steps that are really unnecessary. But on the optimistic side, that could be an area where they could introduce efficiencies later on down the road, either with artifacts or primes or something like that, to make it get better through each one of those steps. Pessimistic side, it's a way that they can do more gatekeeping. Which is probably a spend mechanic. You know, be able to let you successfully do 1 or 2 steps out of the 5-step process with the building at level 2 and not be able to fulfill the rest of the steps until the building starts to get above level 20. Gives you a little bit of that push for spend. Yeah, I wouldn't say it's necessarily a way to slow down the arc, but it's definitely a way to introduce opportunities to speed it up. I don't feel like that's slowing me down. Like, I understand you can't do everything till you get till 20. Like 20's when phase 2 starts. Like, I get that. I think it's just good that I can get into like opening up these 3 chests right away. Like, it's at a very sustainable level for that for me right now. And I was very, very, very afraid that the stuff was not going to be sustainable because it did not look like it from the beginning. It looked like there was going to be a lot of challenge trying to do things on a daily basis to keep that refinery flowing, but I've been able to figure out a formula to keep that stuff flowing for me. I don't know what other people's struggles are at right now. I know G6 was having some very strong struggles. G7 above me may have actually been having some other struggles too, potentially. Some of that might have been a little more preferential than, you know, like actually impactful. And maybe that's just part of the new arc feel. Like, I feel like having that slow process gives me time to understand these things. And it will probably become annoying in a month. Versus now, I appreciate it. It gives me time to make sure that I understand what I'm doing and why I'm doing it. "43 seconds. Does it have a claim all button? I didn't even look. I mean, that's one thing to do too, I guess. As you get familiar and into these things, you could figure out where where your claim all buttons need to be. I already did that, didn't I? Well, being as I am at a fairly sustainable level, that's 120, 240, 360. If I am able to maintain getting 400 of these a day, then I have no problem doing one of each of those chests. I'm going to be net ahead still. That came up with the artwork for Section 31 transmitter. Yeah, that's the thing. You got to do it a couple of times before you really understand where everything is. Getting the flow down starts to make sense after a certain point. This has got the wrong artwork on it. That showed me that I got a Section 31 token in my credit too, or in my inventory. I did. Oh, that's what this one was. Okay. I was like, what the hell? Yeah, that makes it nice. It'd be nice if you could rank these two. I've encountered that in some of the other loops where I've had, you know, like 3 things selected, but like one day out of the week, I'll end up being just a little bit short to get all 3. And it doesn't pick the 2 that I would want to. It picks one of the 2 that I don't want as much as the other one. So it'd be nice to be able to rank these. That's a very nitpicky request. But like, I would want to make sure that this one always gets picked. And this one not so much. And then this one also. And maybe that would just be a smart thing on my side to not do the auto pick on the simulation codes and just do the 2 building upgrades. Because it's at the beginning part of the track, so I'd be able to see fairly easily that that one is something that can be redeemed. It all depends if accidents happen with opening things that I don't want to open. All right, so we'll grab the last tier 3 Borg sphere parts. Let's see. These ones, I don't know if these are tied to the ship level. This is tied to the ship level. I'll see if anything else. All the ship parts are tied to the ship level, but I'm not pulling ship parts. Okay, that should be the only stuff that resets according to that. So we can tier this thing up. I'm actually surprised how much cheaper some of this stuff is. price didn't go up terribly bad. It's still a lot, but we went from 295 parts. So I get the transwarp drive now. Means I can jump the sphere, which a little bit over a minute, so it's not that big of a deal. We get some chip part things and some upgrade things. I don't think the amount of parts that come in that chest changed. You get the periphery intel. And then everything else is bonus. I do like that the extra research currencies are there. Okay, so I can start doing... I can start doing this one now. Awesome. Extra stuff. I like it. Good night, Ben. Forbidden Tech Refineries where I run short occasionally. Yeah, I have been a little bit too. 3 to 4 minutes from the margins. That'd be worth it. I'm getting to the point where I can move back out there again very soon. I almost have the ship's warp range where I need them. We're getting closer. The Excelsior is the one that's the biggest deal for me. Actually, that's the system. I can probably get enough out of the sphere with the research. I just need to get the Excelsior. Once the Excelsior hits that warp range, then we're good. Yeah, I know that is unfortunate because I can probably kill the 65s just fine. Ooh, nice. I had a longer stream than I expected to tonight. There's a lot of good stuff happening. Oh, let's see. We can go join MJ. We could go check in with DJs. Candy.
You got a case of chronic peekaboo. You say you have it all under control. It's not a hard thing to control, you know, but somehow I don't believe you because you play peekaboo, peekaboo with the battle pass. You pull it out and then you pull it right back. Peekaboo, peekaboo with the battle pass. Is it here? Is it there? Oh, who knows? I tried to tell you, but you wouldn't just do it again. It's such a simple thing to fix.
I enjoy that. I enjoy that so much. All right, let's go ahead. We'll read out to MJ. Thanks everybody for being in tonight. Appreciate the conversations and all the good stuff. Had some good conversations about a lot of stuff. Had some fun. Hope everybody had a fantastic Thursday. Tomorrow's Friday. Unless you're Pecan, then today was Friday as well. Thank you, D Camel, and go fuck yourself as well. Hope everybody has a fantastic Friday. I'll be around tomorrow night. Plan on doing something on Saturday. I don't know what it's going to be yet. Probably not be STFC, but maybe a little bit of STFC mixed in with some other stuff. But yeah. Stay patient. Stay a little hope to get some good results tomorrow from the emergency maintenance. Have a great night.
I'm sure